Hello and welcome. Today I'm posting this vlog to inform you of the Patreon. Patreon? Is it Patreon? I think it's Patreon. The Patreon page I've set up. Now, before you go jumping to conclusions and judgments and all that, I'd like to explain why I've done it. So, yeah, let's get on with that. Firstly, I mostly did this because it was there. Honestly, don't expect myself, a small channel like me with 160 subscribers, about 20 views a video, to get anything from a Patreon page. But yeah, enough of the self-pity sounding like stuff. On to the actual reasons. Why have I set up the Patreon page? It isn't become rich. I run a channel hobby, and I create the videos I create because I enjoy them. However, running it does cost money. Games, internet, electricity, hardware, software, they all cost money. So I've set up the Patreon page as a way to say, hey, you watch my videos, want to support me? Well, here's just one more way you can support me. One more way you can support my videos, of course, is just by watching them. Just watching them, maybe commenting, saying what you thought of the videos, if you liked it. Tell me you liked it. If you disliked it, tell me what was wrong. I've always asked that my subscribers do that, if they feel like it. However, I just want to improve the channel, and even the smallest amount of money can help with that. It will allow me to afford new games, so I could have, an actual, a bunch of indie games, because getting hold of indie games, while they're not the most expensive games, still cost money, and indie developers really aren't keen, oddly enough, being a small studio, really aren't keen on handing out free copies of games to people that won't be able to give them lots of coverage. I will give them as much coverage as I can, but I haven't got a big viewer base, sorry. But it will also allow me to afford new hardware and software to keep my recording set up to date, like new rendering and editing programs, new whatever's new. So streaming, if I'm going to do streaming in the future, it'll allow me to get the hardware for that, graphics cards and all that. They all cost money because you need to keep up on top of it. Otherwise, you get sluggish and slow, and you can't put up with the latest games. And also small things just to spruce up the channel, like graphic designs or audio or a new audio software for cleaning up the audio in, which I do. I clean up all my audio after I've recorded it just to make it that bit better. So, in summary, I don't expect to become rich through Patreon. I don't want to become rich through it. I have it set up solely to improve the content of this channel. So if you have the money and want to support me because you like what I do, go ahead. However, don't feel you have to. I'm not demanding anyone with money that's spare to throw it at me. I don't want you to throw it at me if you don't want to. That's the most important thing I want to strife. That will do. I want to stress. That's the word. I want to stress that I'm not begging here. I've been considering and thinking about the whole Patreon thing for a while now, whether it's a good or bad thing, whether it would lessen me as a channel and make people look down on me like I've been begging. I've never liked the idea of begging for money, but I feel that this isn't so much begging, it's a choice. You can choose to give it. I'm not saying give it, and I'm not asking you to give it. I'm just saying it's there. If you want to, feel free. I will thank you greatly if you do. But you can support me in any other way. You can support me by just watching the videos. It's the reason I do the videos is because I actually get a view. If I get a view, then I think, oh, somebody's actually watched my video, I may as well make another one. If I didn't get any views, I probably would have given up by now. So anyway, yeah, I think I've rambled on enough. Thank you for your time and listening to what I have to say, supporting me in whatever way it may be, even if it is just watching this video. It means a lot, and I still am not entirely keen on the idea of saying this is a thing for you to give me money, but hey, it's there. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to, you don't have the money, you don't like me. If you don't like me, why are you listening to this? But if you don't have the money or you don't want to, just don't feel pressured into it, okay? Okay, again, rambled on long enough. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.